Okay, it's 21st of June. It's Friday. I'm going to check in with Dad here right away. Okay, so yesterday...
I'm just telling you, I got the gasket and I got the new
thermostat?
thermostat in.
Perfect.
So we're going to put the water in right away and try it.
Okay. So one of the things that just happened, big surprise for me, got a phone call, oh, come pick up your package. 13 months after I ordered these, the spring dampers, they finally showed up. I'd actually completely forgot about the order I put in. So I got 5 pair or 10 individual. And, well, what's the price online versus what exists in reality are two different things. So we are selling these for $175 each, or $350 Canadian for a pair. We will actually get them stripped down so it actually fits, so you don't have to worry about that cost. But if you are looking for spring dampers, we do have them in stock. Not too many. So Dad has it fired up. He's been tinkering away at here. Fired it up and stopped it a few times. Sounds really good right now, but they're just double checking everything. See how everything's flowing and coming through. Dad had to change out a thermostat this morning, and there was something else he changed out. But they're just checking all the fluid levels, making sure everything's good. Sounds really good. Dad is really hoping that this engine was completely 110% rebuilt before he installed it, because there's not going to be too much room left for test running here. But he does have it fired up, and they are doing their checks here. So if you notice, the air breather is out right now, and I think Dad was working on the carb a little bit to test or set the RPM, and he's going to go back and forth on this probably for the rest of the afternoon. But it is in park. I did hear it rev up a little bit before, but he's still got to do all his checks here. I think they're checking the coolant hoses here, because I can see some leakage, and the coolant hoses would be for that blower motor heater, so they'll probably tighten things up there. And it looks just like it's on one side here. Okay, they got her shut off now, and they're going to do some topping off. So they're just topping off the ATF right now.
Okay, set that down, put the cap on, set it down, and then take this and the rag, take it out again. Needs more? Heater. Okay.
So they changed out the thermostat. What else did you change out this morning?
Well, I think we had I don't know for sure. The thermostat, the old thermostat, I couldn't get it going until I put the torch on it, so I don't think that was working. So we put a new thermostat, new gasket on. We might have had an airlock.
Okay.
But I think we got her now.
Okay. So the hose he was working on the front here, what was going on there?
That's the heater hose.
Yeah.
We sometimes they airlock you. I've got to bleed those hoses.
Okay. Okay, so like I said, Dad still has the air breather off, and he's still working on the final touches here. He's got a funeral to go attend to tomorrow.
See, I'm going to check this running.
But he's going to start it up here right away.
It's hard starting, eh?
Yeah, okay. So that's what we want. He wants finger turn starting. He doesn't want any issues. He doesn't want it packing up on him. And they've been at this for several hours now, trying to make sure that everything is good. And I wanted Dad to have a few days of extra playtime here versus the customer showing up and Dad rushing and the customer having to wait on Dad. I think there's going to be a bit of a wait anyways, possibly a day or two. But Dad still hasn't gotten this out of the shop to do a test run to see if it even, like if there's any issues with the drivetrain or the tracks or sprockets or anything. So this still hasn't moved, but we're hoping that once everything is filled up here and he's done his last tweaks, he can actually get us into gear and out of the shop. So one of the things you notice here is the original seats are in. I don't know if we got pads for them or not. I'm going to have to go check the supply shed to see if there's anything in there. Otherwise, Dad might have to make something here. I think he's checking the brake fluid to make sure that's topped up. Dad had it above 2,000 RPM. So this is the gauges here. It's got the heat gauge right where he wants it, he says. times. Dad's still fiddling here with the settings, trying to get everything right. It looks like he might be closing it up. So Dad's packing it in here today. He's going to pick it up again in the morning. Got a few little issues he's got to do. For some reason that battery isn't charging that well. So gonna leave it plugged in and see what's the issue. Okay, the Bombardier was up and running and then you were tinkering. So what's going on? Is it running?
It seems to be heating. I checked the timing. The timing as far as the distributor goes, and I gotta go tomorrow, so on Sunday I'll give it a final check and we'll run it up, and if everything is good, then it's good. And what the hell, we just close up the door. The floor has to go in to the back yet.
Yeah.
You know, from the front to the back. And I don't know if he wants it on angle iron and then he'll build up for the seats, or if he wants me to cut it and make it in steps. I don't want to cut the floor without him knowing.
Okay.
You know, like the drive shaft is coming down like this.
Yeah.
So I would have to cut the floor here so to clear the drive shaft. Then I would weld a piece in like this.
Yeah.
And finish the rest of the floor to the back. It would be two piece, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Or we'll put angle iron in and put a flat floor in. And if he frames it up with 2x4s, he has a storage kit, puts the seats on top like Perky has.
Yeah.
But I want him to see it, eh?
Okay. Well, I'll send him this video then.
I don't want to butcher his floor until... So... The transmission's full, the rad's full, the differential, all the fluid levels are full.
Okay.
And
when are you going to pull it out of the shop to see if it even moves out of the shop?
it'll move.
Okay.
I guarantee you that. The main thing I got to do now is final adjustment on the shifter.
Okay.
And then we'll take it for a test run.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll go fishing for a day or so.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll cover up the windows and whatnot, and he's away.
Okay, so he's here Wednesday night to be probably here Thursday morning, but
Is he going to stay for a couple of days?
I think so, but he's got to be out of the country by Monday again.
Yeah,
so
well, I'm hoping that we'll take it for a test run, and if he's satisfied or lets me know, because he'll have to finish the rest himself with his guys at that end.
Yeah. Okay, so other than installing that fuel tank, there's no big major project left, correct?
Fuel tank and the shifter adjustment is Monday morning.
Okay. Okay, guys, this is Friday, June 21st. Dad's down to the wire.
Another thing is... the guy that made the fuel tank, he's excited about having it put in there right with the fuel gauge and everything. The wiring is in, and he'll bring it out here and we're going to stick it in together.
Perfect.
If it wasn't for a few of our suppliers here, like Integra Tire, Carly's, and Jeremy from...
Excel,
we'd be screwed here.
Yeah.
There's only one machinist, one dependable parts person, and one dependable fixing or mechanical from that end from the other garage.
Yeah. So Dad's been at this 6 months, but recognizing
on and off.
Local businesses here, so
You only get charged for the hours I worked.
yeah.
I got a helper here that I'm really happy about, except his vocal cords are very active.
Yeah.
But anyway, I told him, you go home and clean up for Christ's sake and come here, because when we have company, I want you looking good.
Yeah.
So here he is.
Look at this.
Now,
Now finally has a haircut.
The Quebec
Does
Highlander.
it? The Quebec Highlander finally cut his hair, and he looks 10 years younger. Brand new hat on, and
a happy customer.
yeah, there you go.
Right on.
He's gonna give the wife some love tonight.
July 21st.
Oh, that's the
First
set date.
June 21st.
Oh, okay.
The first day of summer.
Okay.
I'm appreciative to have been able to work on such a wonderful project.
Okay.